Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. Anyway, any of you guys out there that are subscribed and fans of the channel, you know that here lately my number one bite has been the flipping and pitching. So my last trip out, I broke off, so I figured what a better opportunity to show you guys my setup. But anyway, let's just start out with my rod of choice for flipping is the Dobyns DC 766 Flip. I've been using this rod for a while, but it's what you want to look for in your flipping rod. You want to find yourself a heavy, fast action, and there's so many excellent rod choices out there. You're not going to have a problem finding a decent rod. We're lucky. There's so many quality choices to choose from, but just keep in mind, heavy, fast action. And what that heavy means, that's the backbone of the rod, the strongest point of it. And you want that stiffness, because with this technique, more than likely you're going to be hauling in some biggins. And the fast action simply means that tip's a little softer, so you can, just helps you, that slight little bit that helps you detect that bite. And you've got the power to put it on them, because those big girls, they got thick lips, and that backbone helps you bury that hook. But anyway, first off, I use 65-pound braid, and as far as reels, you guys know, just anything with a big handle. That's literally what makes my decision for my flipping stick. I just like a big handle, and this is a 7-1 because I want to be able to just get them to me quick. You want to turn them and just keep them coming. But anyway, first off is just little Mr. Bobber Stop. I'm not trying to do anything fancy and play with the colors or anything, so I just grab a little Mr. Black one here. And you usually forget this step. There's usually one of these simple little steps that you always forget the first time, and you get your hook tied on. It's like, did I really just forget the bobber stop, or did I really just forget the weight? So there we go, bobber stop. And what I'm using, this is probably where I differ from a lot of people, I'm just using a little 1/2 ounce. This is the Gamakatsu. The tungstens are great, but just any small profile 1/2 ounce weight. You can go up to the 3/4, but right now I'm just using the 1/2 ounce because everything that I'm flipping is just really sparse, so I'm having no trouble at all getting my bait down there. And you guys have seen I've been missing a few fish. Reason is I've been playing with hooks. I don't know why. I'm always trying to fix what's not broke, so I'm just getting back to the basics. And this bad boy right here, been working for me for years, so I don't know why I decided, I need a straight shank or whatever, but I like the EWG hooks because my number one bait I flip is the brush hog, which I'm going to be showing you guys here. And I just really like the way this bait looks and presents itself on the EWG hooks. So anyway, let's get one of these bad boys out of here. Come on now. I'm going to show you guys my version of the snail hook. But anyway, you take your braid, and I always go through the top of the hook. Then I just pull myself down an ample amount and pinch that off right there. And you can see you have your weight hanging down there, so that helps you tie this knot. Then just grab your loop, and I like to make, this is the funny little thing. I usually say, okay, I want to catch a 7-pounder. So 7 loops it is. But 7, why not catch an 8-pounder? Let's throw another one in there for good measure. And then, I don't know if this is part of a snail knot or if it's just something that I've decided would be a good idea. So I've added a little step. But then I take my loose end and I go back through the eye again. You get a hold of that sucker, then you go clear your loop there, and you go through your loop with that loose end. Grab hold of that, grab the hook, pinch it down, and pull everything up tight, and give her some good little tugs. Bam, bam, bam. Then I grab that hook, and I just really try to seat that nice. And then the next tricky part, you grab your bulldogs here, and you got a 50-50 chance of cutting the right side. So throw a study on it, cut that off. You have no idea how many times I've cut the hook off after I've tied it. Anyway, here we go. My number one bait. I love this bait, the KVD Coffee Scented Magnum Brush Hog. This is I've run out of my favorites. I really like the blue crawl and I like the California color, but with the stained water, any darker profile bait right now is good. But as the water clears up, I like to go with the more natural colors. But anyway, as I've showed you guys in the past, there's a top and a bottom to a brush hog. So you can see how these appendages are turning. You want those pointed up. So that tells me this is the bottom of that bait, because as it goes through, you want that bait to drag over those limbs, because I'm flipping a lot of brush and stuff. And when you turn it this way, I mean, you just turn those things into possum tails, and it'll drive you crazy, and they'll hold on to stuff. So anyway, just nice and simple. I don't bend the hook or anything. I fish it just like it comes out of the package, but right there to the end, easier up there. And I like to work that bait up on there to where it just hides that eye. Then you use down here, and wherever my hook is coming through, this is important because you really want your bait to be straight. I pinch it right there where it's going to be coming through. Come around, find that middle, pull her up and around. You can see how it's nice and straight, but then I grab this, and you get right there and you stretch your bait up and get the tip of that buried into your bait. Pull everything back down, seat your weight. I like to seat my bobber stop on there, and there it is. There is my flipping and pitching presentation for Clear Lake in the spring. My number one. I absolutely love it. I've had so much success on this, and I highly recommend it when you get up here. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys out. Remember, when you get up here, treat people the way you want to be treated, and peace out, baby.